Clark snags another honor. She's made the Forbes 30 under 30 list. Clark, who is just 22 years old, is the only professional women's basketball player on this list.
Now, the other recognizable name on the roster, Angel Reese, who has got to be absolutely terrified. It is not going to be a good Christmas for the villainous Angel.
Angel Reese is feeling a rush of panic after Caitlin Clark, at just 22 years old, made Forbes 30 under 30 list. Caitlin has done something no other player in her field has accomplished, and while fans everywhere are praising her talent, not everyone is happy, especially Angel Reese, who's been wary of Caitlin from the start.
Angel Reese spoke to the media. She didn't speak to the media after the game against Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
Even NASCAR legend Danica Patrick has spoken out, saying Angel Reese's grudge against Caitlin Clark is both public and confusing. While Reese is a great player, Caitlin has won over fans not because of her race, but because of her amazing skills on the court. She's like a magician, pulling off incredible plays that even her critics can't ignore. Meanwhile, Angel has been putting in extra work on and off the court, trying to outshine Caitlin, but so far, it hasn't happened. Cooper Worth wrote an article saying Caitlin Clark now joins Jason Tatum and the Cavender twins on Forbes 30 under 30 list. Caitlin Clark is a superstar. She topped the NCAA in scoring, set several records for three-pointers, and led Iowa to the finals all on her own. Fans adore her. The media praises her, and even her rivals secretly respect her. Now, with her name on Forbes' iconic list, it's clear that Caitlin isn't just winning in basketball, she's winning at life.
She wins the national title. First thing she does, she mocks Caitlin Clark. And then she doesn't even celebrate with her teammates. So she's made it personal with Caitlin Clark. Then she's played off of that. Even Caitlin Clark getting knocked down in that game on Saturday, who's standing up applauding but Angel Reese. So she's sort of embraced a Draymond Green role here.
Caitlin Clark's rise to fame feels almost like a fairy tale. At just 22, she's become the face of women's basketball, a record-breaking athlete, and now a Forbes 30 under 30 honoree. But her success isn't just about talent. It's about hard work, determination, and the ability to shine in the biggest moments. Caitlin didn't just play basketball. She changed the way people see the game. However, despite all her achievements, one person hasn't been happy about it, Angel Reese.
I started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now. And understanding, negative things have probably been said about me, but honestly, I'll take that because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, just because of one single game. And just looking at that, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like.
From the moment Caitlin and Angel met on the court, there was clear tension between them. It wasn't just about competition. It felt personal. Caitlin, with her incredible shooting and smart playmaking, made everything look easy, and fans loved her for her skill, not her background. On the other hand, Angel was the loud, bold one, always bringing drama both on and off the court. While Caitlin let her game speak for itself, Angel often relied on theatrics.
I'll take that because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, just because of one single game. And just looking at that, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on.
Let's be honest. Caitlin's stats are enough to silence any critic. She led the NCAA in scoring, averaging an amazing 27.8 points per game. That's not just good, it's historic. She became a three-point specialist, hitting shots from so far away that defenders had no chance. It was common to see her drain a shot from almost half court, turn to the crowd, and flash her signature smirk. Fans loved it, but opponents? Not so much. And on top of all that, she averaged 10.6 assists per game. So, she wasn't just scoring, she was making everyone around her better too.
Caitlin Clark's last WNBA playoff game had over 2.6 million viewers, and now we are seeing the ratings dip under 1 million viewers.
Caitlin Clark's last WNBA playoff game had over 2.6 million viewers, but now the ratings have dropped to under 1 million. Meanwhile, Angel Reese watched from the sidelines as Caitlin's star kept rising. Reese is talented, no doubt. Her defense is strong, and she's had her moments of greatness. But it's clear that Caitlin's success bothers her. Every time Caitlin gets a new award or breaks another record, Angel seems to find a way to make it about herself. From passive-aggressive tweets to subtle comments in interviews, she hasn't hidden how she feels.
Forbes says Clark was chosen for leading the Indiana Fever to their first playoff appearance in 8 years, while breaking the WNBA single-season assist record and earning Rookie of the Year honors. But wait, there's more. She also led the WNBA All-Star Game voting with more than 700,000 ballots and has been credited with an increase in league viewership and attendance.
Clark's Forbes 30 Under 30 recognition, for example. Her inclusion in this prestigious list should have been a proud moment for women's basketball. Instead, it became another chapter in the ongoing Caitlin versus Angel rivalry. While Caitlin humbly thanked her supporters and acknowledged the role of her coaches and teammates, Angel's response was different. She didn't directly comment on Caitlin's achievement, but her cryptic social media posts about feeling underrated and overlooked led fans to wonder if she was throwing shade at Caitlin. Most people thought she was now, with more opportunities opening up for WNBA players like Angel Reese. She has the chance to show her star power. But it's hard to ignore the commentary from Danica Patrick, who made it clear that Angel's focus on Caitlin wasn't helping her image. Patrick pointed out that Angel's jealousy was obvious and not a good look. Meanwhile, Caitlin received praise for her poise and focus, staying calm under pressure and ignoring the drama around her. Caitlin's leadership during the 2023 season, where she led Iowa to the NCAA finals, proved she could handle the weight of expectations and rise to the challenge. Her court vision, confidence, and ability to anticipate plays made her the player everyone wanted to watch. Even though Iowa lost in the finals, Caitlin's performance was the talk of the tournament. She didn't just compete. She inspired others. Angel, on the other hand, struggled to find her footing. Her efforts to outshine Caitlin often seemed forced, whether it was taunting during games or stirring up controversy in interviews. While some fans defended her, many criticized her for letting drama overshadow her talent. Angel's frustration was clear, and it seemed like her focus on Caitlin's success was holding her back. Caitlin's place on the Forbes list wasn't just a personal achievement, it was a victory for women's sports. It proved that female athletes could be celebrated not just for their skills, but for their cultural impact. Caitlin's influence extends beyond basketball. She's a role model, showing what can happen when talent meets hard work. Her humble response only made fans love her more. In contrast, Angel's reaction seemed focused on Caitlin's success rather than her own. Her cryptic posts painted the picture of someone feeling left behind, and while we can sympathize with her frustration, it's clear that this rivalry is holding her back. What makes this rivalry so interesting is how different Caitlin and Angel are. Caitlin is calm, collected, and laser-focused. She lets her game speak for itself, and it says a lot. Angel, on the other hand, thrives on drama. She's outspoken, fiery, and unafraid to stir things up. They represent two very different approaches to the game, but while Caitlin's style has earned her admiration, Angel's antics have often overshadowed her talent. As the basketball world watches this rivalry unfold, one thing is clear: Caitlin isn't slowing down. Her Forbes recognition is just the beginning, and she's already being talked about as a future WNBA star. Her impact on the game is undeniable, and fans can't wait to see what's next. Meanwhile, Angel faces a choice. She can keep letting this rivalry define her, or she can focus on her own growth. She has the skills to be great, but she'll need to channel her energy in the right direction. The question is, can she let go of the bitterness long enough to build her own legacy? This rivalry is far from over, and that's what makes it so compelling. Caitlin and Angel are two of the most talented players in the game, and their matchups are electric. But while Caitlin continues to rise, Angel has to decide whether she wants to be remembered as a rival or as a star in her own right. In the end, Caitlin's success isn't just a win for her, it's a win for women's basketball. Her story proves that hard work, talent, and a little humility can take you far. As for Angel, only time will tell if she can rise above the drama and meet the challenge. Caitlin Clark's rise to fame is nothing short of extraordinary. At just 22, she's accomplished what few can claim, becoming a Forbes 30 under 30 honoree and cementing her legacy as one of the greatest players in women's basketball. Her scoring, vision, and leadership have made her a fan favorite, admired not only for her skill but also for her humility. Meanwhile, Angel Reese's ongoing rivalry with Caitlin has been marked by bitterness and drama. From cryptic social media posts to public taunts, Angel's focus on Caitlin's success often overshadows her own potential. As Caitlin continues to soar, the pressure is on Angel to redefine her narrative and show the world what she can really do.